Right, legends, welcome to the crypto market review. So just gonna quickly go over Bitcoin and Ethereum USD and see what I'm looking at going forward. Okay, so let's look at where are we. I still believe we are within a range. Okay, a bigger range. So the ranges within ranges within ranges. Let's mark out where I think we are from there. Let's give it a bit of girth. Okay, so it stands out. And then here. It doesn't have to be accurate. Just to, so you can see what's going on. Okay, so as we can see, this range high became apparent when this happened. Okay, so going back then, that now is a I would consider a deviation, even though it happened before. Just the way I'm looking at it. Okay, it makes it easy for me to see the market. So this is where we're within. Okay. Question is this a low here to go back at least towards the mid range, which is going to be the mean for the mid range for the range we're in? And if it breaks the mean, heading towards here, stops resting here. Okay, what's it going to do from here? Well, as it stands, okay, I still believe we go lower, but then there's going to be a sequence of events I need to unfold to give me that trigger, okay? And then what do I need to see for it for me to believe that okay, we're done, we made a higher low, and we're gonna go higher? Well, this is where we break it down further. So I just wanted to mark out the way I'm looking at it. I still believe personally we're within here. Bigger picture, if it breaks out of here cleanly, then I think we start running for these highs there, and then I talk about moon or whatever. Till then, we're just gonna be range bound here for now. So let's break it down further now and go to the daily. And where are we coming off of support and where is resistance now? Okay, so what's capping the market right now? So what's capping the market, I personally believe it's here. Okay, as you can see, it's obviously clear. Everybody can see that. Okay, and that is to the downside. This consolidation that made the rally, just a retest now, having a bounce. Okay, even if it is gonna go lower after, you'll find you get the initial bounce. Okay, and then to the upside right now, what's capping the market? It's gonna be this level here. Okay, so we're trapped between these two levels. Okay, clean break above here and hold, then that becomes a deviation using the bigger range. Where's the targets? I mean, I believe we probably go towards here or work towards the top of the range, but there's gonna be obvious objectives to probably walk towards here. This layer consolidation there, and then towards here for this gaps, CME gaps there. So I just need to target objectives, and then possibly even here and then there. Okay. So that's only if it makes a clean break above, holds above, then I'd say we got at least a short-term low in, and then I'd get bullish. Okay, while it's at resistance, this is not bullish for me. Okay, for me personally, I don't look at or I don't put too much value on a later price pattern like this until it breaks a key level. Then I'd say okay, then it's high probability play for me. It's not. I mean, I did play along. I posted from there to around here, but that would be a play within the range. A swing opportunity for me would arise if it's clean break above here and holds. Then I'd say okay, I can go for swing objectives here, then there, ultimately there. Okay, so I'm giving a brief, just directional what I'm looking for. So what do I need to see within here now for me to have a trigger for a short? Okay, and if I'm going to short it, where's going to be objective? Back to this level here, where the stop's going to be resting. So if I do go for a short, so I'm working backwards. If I am going to short this, before I go for the trigger, where is it most likely to go next? Here, this key level, take out this, and then this. These three are my three objectives. Okay, so now it comes down to trigger. That's what we want to see. So I've done my breakdown as to okay, if this happens, then I'm going to go long. If that happens, then I'm going to go short. Now with what I've got right now, how do I play it? Well, it's clear to see what's acting as support within here now. So what I've done now, I'm just going to break that down further. It's going to be a repeating process even on the lower time frame. Okay, so now it's here. So this is why I don't know if it is going to be the top or not unless price tells me it. So there, so we've got a high there, and this is acting as support now. Okay, so I know that's a key high time frame level. If this was to then break, and that becomes a deviation of this into that key weekly or daily level, then probability of the shorts increases. Then I can say okay, we're going to be working towards the objectives I mentioned. Okay, so if it does that and breaks down, then I go for the trigger, and that would be for me high probability trigger. I don't care if I miss the high or not. I don't look at catching the high. I look at probabilities. When's the probability for me gonna increase? If it does that, if it follows this plan, then I go for the trigger. If it doesn't, fuck it off. Okay, done. And that's it. That's for my shorts trigger. As for the long trigger, I'm gonna have to see if we can make a daily close above here and hold. So see what we got here. So if we can like give me the bullish market break market structure pattern I look for, it's gonna hold. But there's a lot I need to see before that. So we need to see a hold at least on the daily close, and then I'll see if he holds. Give us the bullish trigger, and then I'll go for it. But for now, I'm waiting for the bearish trigger. Okay. So I'm happy to change my view if it doesn't follow my bearish plan. I'll start looking for the bullish plan. Okay. So that's that. So yeah, that's my trigger. I just want to refine it a bit more. So I'm just keeping it simple. I'm not going into too much detail. Sometimes it just overcomplicates it. There's no need. As long as you know where your boundaries are, where do you look for look swing longs, what do you need to do for look for shorts. If it follows the plan, trigger. If it doesn't, fuck it off, leave it. Not need to force something that's not there. I just refine a bit more. This is less all of it's coming off. So yeah, after all of that, wait for this. If it does that, then I'll back down. Okay. So let's see what that happens. Now to confluence that, so if this breaks down and breaks this level, then what I'll be looking for is I usually look at Ethereum USD as well for confluence. Ethereum USD is finding resistance at my macro range low, okay, which is here. Okay. So the question is it going to be a repeat of this? Where it did this, come back above, held, rallied. I don't know. But if Bitcoin breaks above the key level I mentioned and holds, and then Ethereum USD does the same thing, then that sort of supports a long idea. Okay, so if it holds above and breaks above, and then Bitcoin does that, then I'll start looking for longs. And a short-term objective would be probably be this SR level here, which goes all the way back here. So here, see that pivot there? It's acting like a pivot. This level is okay. Where does it come here? So where does it come on board? Let me see. 166-ish. Okay, cool. 165 there. So you're acting as a pivot, okay? That's the one that stands out. So you could do this to be more conservative. But if it holds above and breaks above, then I'm going to be targeting here. And then if it is the bottom, then we can start looking for further objectives, okay? But that's that. So if Bitcoin follows the plan, what do I need to look for Ethereum or on Ethereum to confluence the ideas? Because I'm always looking for confluence to anything that it would increase the probability of my trade idea. I don't want to see a daily close above here. Okay, so what's capping the market short term is this high here. Okay, this pullback's fine. So what I would want to see is if Bitcoin follows that plan, we got a little range coming around here. If Bitcoin breaks down and this breaks down below here, then that would be further confluence to my Bitcoin short idea. Okay, it doesn't mean I'm going to trade Ethereum, but I always look at it for further confluence. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so let's see how it goes. I am leaning toward bearishness, but it must follow the plan to give me the trigger. If it does not give me the trigger, I'm not taking the trade. And then if it follows the bullish plan, then I'll wait and see what I've got to work with to look for a bullish setup, and that's it. Okay.